For as long as I can remember, civil servants who have, served the government for almost more than half of their lives will usually find it difficult to collect their pension or gratuity. In most cases, some would even die on the queue, just to get this pension and gratuity. Some some families end up using this so-called gratuity, to do burials for their loved ones, because this gratuity, these pensions do not usually come as at when due or when needed. It's just so sad. But on the other hand, we have our public office holders, our so-called politicians. They get to serve the government for 4 years, some serve the government for 8 years, and they end up collecting millions of naira as severance package. You guys, let me break this down. Severance package is a kind of package, that gets paid, by companies to their employees when, they sack, pardon me, they sack their employees, like without warning. Maybe something happened and they did not have any option than to, sack them. They pay severance package. This is what the severance package is for. So our government, our public office holders, they just serve government for 4 years, some 8 years, like I said, and they get this severance package, which means that, okay, you have served us for 4 years or 8 years, you probably would not be able to, get a job in the next few years. So this severance package, that is what the severance package is for anyway. This severance package will help you, cope during the time you are unable to get a job after this job that you are leaving. Whereas civil servants are there waiting, begging, pleading. In fact, in some cases, when the governors just, pay this gratuity and pension without delay, in fact, the praises and everything that will be rained on the governor, as if, as if they did not work for it, as if they begged for it. You guys, before we go into the details of today's news, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do all to subscribe, turn on the post notification bell so that you can be the first person to get notified whenever we upload a new video. Give this video a massive thumbs up so that it gets recommended to other YouTube viewers all around the world. Lastly, leave your opinions in the comment section below. Without further ado, let's delve right into the details of today's news. Buhari Osinbajo gets 64.7 billion naira severance package as they leave office. The final pay in office for the President, Major General Muhammadu Buhari, retired, Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, state governors, and other political appointees about to leave office may cost the country about 64.72 billion naira. Findings from the Punch have shown the figure also covers the pay for ministers, commissioners, National Assembly members, and special advisors. It, however, does not include special assistants and state assembly members. The allocations by the Revenue Mobilization and Fiscal Allocation Commission for salaries and allowances for 1 month, as well as severance gratuity, 300% of basic salary. That is times three of your basic salary. That is what they will get for severance package. This is not even including the pension that they are going to collect to. They are also entitled to, pensions. They are entitled to cars. They are entitled to health insurance. The list is endless, just for serving the government for 4 or 8 years. Nigerians, the average masses in the country is suffering. We are suffering. The other day, we also heard that, Buhari and Osinbajo will also get paid hardship allowance. Nigerians are the ones going through hardship. We are the ones suffering. We are the ones that suffer the inflation rate because these people do not go to the market. In fact, most of them do not even know the prices of things in the market. We are the ones suffering, but they are the ones getting paid hardship allowance. Hey, God. Anyway, let's continue. More specifically, aside from the basic for the last month in office, the figure includes allowances such as hardship allowance, 50% of basic salary. This is the hardship allowance I was just talking about. This is 50% of the basic. Consistency allowance, 250% of basic allowance. Consistency. So they shouldn't have been consistent. Have been consistent before. Motor vehicle fueling allowance, 75% of basic salary. Entertainment allowance, 45% of basic salary, among others. As stipulated by RMAFAC, Buhari is expected to get 1.71 million, which includes basic salary and a few allowances, and 10.54 million as severance gratuity. Vice President Osinbajo is expected to get 1.01 million plus 9.9 million severance pay. The 8 special advisors in the presidency are expected to get 590,957 naira, which includes basic salary and a few allowances, and 5.83 million severance pay each. In total, 51.37 million will be spent on the special advisors under the presidency. There are 44 ministers under Buhari, consisting of 27 federal ministers and 17 ministers of state, while each minister is entitled to 6.73 million, which includes basic salary, some allowances, and severance pay. Each minister of state is entitled to 6.5 million. In total, they would get 292.21 million naira, with ministers getting 181.71 million and ministers of state receiving 110.5 million naira. Each special advisor under the minister is entitled to a final pay of 6.42 million, with each minister having one special advisor. The total sum of 282.48 million will be spent. The Punch checks indicates that about 327 National Assembly members would not be returning to the office. This is made up of 76 senators and 251 members of a House of Representatives. While the senators will get 7.14 million each, the House of Representatives member will get 6.75 million each. In total, the final pay in office of the 327 National Assembly members will cost the country about 2.24 billion. Although governorship elections were held in about 28 states, no fewer than 18 state governors will hand over to their successors on May 29, 2023. The outgoing governors include Nyesom Wike, Rivers State; Ifeanyi Okowa, Delta; Udom Emmanuel, Akwa Ibom State; Abdullahi Ganduje, Kano; Badaru Abubakar, Jigawa State; Bello Matawalle, Zamfara State; Benayade, Cross River State; Okeze Ikpeazu, Abia State; and David Umahi, Ebonyi State. Other outgoing governors include Ifeanyi Onwuanyi, Enugu State; Samuel Ortom, Benue; Darius Ishaku, Taraba; Abubakar Bello, Niger State; Abubakar Bagudu, Kebbi; Nasir El-Rufai, Kaduna State; Simon Lalong, Plateau State, Aminu Masari, Katsina State, and Aminu Tambuwa, Sokoto State. The outgoing governors will be completing two terms of 8 years in office on May 28, 2023, except Zamfara's Matawali, who lost his re-election attempt. Each governor is entitled to a final pay of 7.32 million, while the deputy governor gets 6.96 million. In total, state governors will get 131.76 million, while their deputies will be paid 125.28 million, with each commissioner entitled to 4.42 million. A total of 356 state commissioners will get 1.57 billion. Special advisors at the state level are by law entitled to 4.13 million each. The 18 states have about 14,529 special advisors in total, which would cost the public treasury over 60 billion naira. Rivers State is expected to pay out a huge final pay on account of a high number of political appointees engaged by Governor Yelsom Wike, who last year appointed for 14,000 special advisors. The beneficiaries of the end of tenure pay also include the 8 commissioners. The Enugu State House of Assembly has a total of 24 seats, while the executive arm boasts 25 commissioners with an undisclosed number of special advisors. You all let me know what you think in the comment section. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please make sure you subscribe. Turn on the post notification bell. Thank you very much for always listening and watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.